Hello, in this video I want to demonstrate to you the Sense 6 with Lollipop 5.0.2. It's the Sense 6 ROM that's been updated to the Lollipop, and I want to demonstrate that ROM to you. And so right now I have been on a CyanogenMod ROM, so I'm going to have to go through the process of wiping the data. So get in, wipe the data. We wipe the data cache as well. And wiping the data is, factory reset. So it's basically like putting the phone back to nothing. Then we do install the zip. Now, I download most of my ROMs just directly to the phone, so it's usually in the download folder. To me, that's just the simplest way to do it. A lot of people tell you download it to the computer, then put it on the phone, but I just download it directly to my phone from my browser. And as you see, it says NuSense 6 ROM, so we're just going to tap that ROM. And we're going to say install. And once it says success, it says checking model ID success, you know that the ROM is going to install. So you always want to look for, once it says installing the update, you want to look for it to say something like success. But normally if it doesn't say success, the next thing it'll say is failed or aborted. So, but we like to see success. Of course, this is a 5.0 ROM, so, it has some problems, which is why hTC abandoned putting out any 5.0 updates, with the exception of a couple of phones, and went to the 5.1.1. But while we're waiting on 5.5.1, if you still want Sense and you want to try, or you want the Lollipop, this is an option for those of you out there who want the Lollipop and also want to keep the Sense. For me, the Sense is definitely important. Just because I think that just works best with the phone. Sense is made for the phone. Okay, so as you can see, it says install complete. Now we can just go back and reboot the system. Tell it to go ahead and fix the root. And now we're just waiting on the first boot. But this ROM comes with Super User and BusyBox and all that working. And they don't have the words yet, but you see the Beats audio is. So of course this is the first boot. A lot of times the first boot takes a while. Okay, here is the setup page. And we're just going to skip these things. Okay, here we have the Sense pull down. And here we have blink feed. Here, it comes with very little bloatware. It has the Google apps and the hTC apps, and that's it. So this is what it looks like in its basic form. Okay, so here is the Sense 6 ROM. Now that I have customized it to some degree, and here we have the drop down, the notifications, and in here we go into the settings. And this particular ROM, I thought it had a boom sound, but it doesn't. It just has the Beats audio. So you know, that can give it some good quality sound. But to my knowledge, when you put your headphones in, Beats audio doesn't work. I mean, not the headphones. When you connect it to like HDMI cable or things like that, Beats audio doesn't work. So you have it here. You have all the typical stuff for Sense. And here you have the Beats audio. Normally there's the boom sound and the mobile music visualizations for mobile. And then here you have about the device, and you can see software version is the 4.13.0.401.7, which is the Lollipop 5.0.2. And then of course, you know, we want to go here and we see that it's Android 5.0.2, hTC Sense 6, and then we want to go here and we want to turn on the USB debugging. The USB debugging allows us to turn on the oh, it's already turned on. That's good. Once you enable it, once you enable USB debugging, it's already there. I like to show my touches, which is the little white dot. And sometimes USB debugging will give you the multiple choices for your power menu, but that's not in here. So that's something that you're going to have to use the xposed installer for, if there's something that you wanna, if you wanna have the choices within your power. Like I said, it's totally transparent, so you have the transparency there. You can see it blurs out and it's transparent. And then it's the same thing for the recents. If you look here, and I mean, of course you can't really see it. But here it's translucent, you can see the background. If you go to recents and then look here where there's no information, you can see it's transparent. But that's, you know, I did that with the Sense Toolbox and xposed installer, which comes installed. So that's nice. That's a pretty nice feature to have. And you have the ability to have the Lollipop ringer, which I really enjoy. I really like that. And it looks like this. And it's a notification, and you get to answer it, mute it, dismiss it. If you dismiss, it gives you options on whether or not you want to leave a message or reply with a message. So I like that feature. Of course, that's a Lollipop feature on the device. So I mean, I really hate the Sense UI personally, so I always get my own launcher, but I just wanted you to see the Sense UI customized. So if you really like the Sense UI, and that's one of the reasons I don't like the Sense UI very much, because it's not as customizable as I would prefer. But I mean, everything, you know, like I said, everything works on it. And it's a Sense ROM, so you know you really can't go wrong with putting a Sense ROM on a Sense device. And this has been the Sense 6 Lollipop 5.0.2 ROM. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.